Hello everybody, Financial back here today with another stream. And today, I still plan on doing this. I just want to get it pretty much set up and done. Um, I wanted to do more of the black cat that I was doing for the diamond art. Sorry, I'm kind of like here, there. I just finished eating. I'm so sorry for all these sounds, but I'm gonna deal with them for like 50 seconds. So I got these little jars so I could be able to put the little pieces in there. And hopefully from there I could be able to make those a little bit more containable instead of the tape method. Which the tape method is obviously if I am done with it or temporarily done with it, put a piece of tape over it where I have cracked it open. So this camera has decided to be a pain 3 times now. Just trying to set it up. So, hello again. And also keep in mind how I got this camera. It is my old webcam I use for recording. So, I have to try and sit here and fight with it 50 times a day. I'm gonna try to set it up where I'm not having to move too much of it. We'll see. It's kind of just what I can get it set up as. See if I can get it to stay up here. That way I can kind of keep it all in view while having this on a small platform so I'm not prone to bumping it. So we will see how that goes. And I gotta have my mouse ready too. So we're gonna try, keyword try, to get the focus on here to be nice. Because it's not a guarantee. Okay, where's that? Where's that? Where's that? There you are. Let's see if I can move this out of the way so I can be able to see it in the actual bigger thing. Don't need this. I don't want to use auto because you don't like me. Oh, I could zoom! Haha! I know I could zoom, it just wasn't something I thought about. Can I do? I probably could, but I'm not doing it with the keys. We are experiencing technical difficulties in just a second, guys. Let me find where it is. It ain't working. Okay, let's see if I can. I can't stop. Okay. I just need where it is a little nicer because I just want. Okay. About 20 is where I can set this. So y'all just gonna have to deal with that. Hello, welcome in. Other than that, I'm just gonna be doing my own thing. So I'm sorry I can't necessarily see chat. I'm kind of like here there with it. I could have set up my iPad. I'm gonna set it up on my phone, make it easier. Ish. But other than that, hello, welcome in. Hope you're having a good night so far. And I will be just doing the diamond painting tonight. I don't have my thing to set up, do I? No, I don't. Okay. So this is going to be as interesting as possible on how I'm going to try to keep this up. Otherwise, I am going to try to set it up here. Okay. So, For those of you who don't know, diamond painting is something that I took an interest in. And you use these little beads and all. Let's see how this is gonna look on camera. These little beads to color in, or I say color in, is gonna be to place them on the corresponding symbol, number, etc. So that way. Hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in. I am going to try to move all the, we'll pull this out. Come on, give me. I'm gonna try to move a lot of these to the little bottles, because either A, I'm gonna have a bunch of them left, or B, I'm going to have a time with them. I also did not bring my thing over here. I was going to keep a good amount covered up too, didn't I? Yep, I moved it. Dang it. So, this one be a 3. Which is also going to be a pain because, like I said, I put tape all over it. But yeah, I wanted to try and hopefully finish this tonight, and I will just keep rambling. Because hopefully it will be a chill stream where we just kind of chill out, don't have to worry about anything. And I have like these 3 or 4 little beads here that was in the bag. Well, one of those went flying. And I will be cleaning my room, so if that gets vacuumed up, that will be vacuumed up. And I cannot stop for whatever reason with my nose today, but that's because my nose has been insanely dry, which is probably the dehydration. So I am going to be slowly trying to do more to take care of myself, at least this week. So what I was wanting to do yesterday was record Oregon with a Wisp to go ahead and get that finished up, and clearly that did not work out well. So we will see how that's going to go. Other than that, I still need tape. I don't know where I put the tape. God, my nose is so messed up. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm probably gonna have to hop off of here. Like, I'll still be streaming, but I might have to hop off of here physically to go to the bathroom because I think my nose is gonna start bleeding. So, forgive me on my absence, but I may actually have to consider it. Were any of these other ones A3, A2, A10, A1? I'm finding every one of them. A8. God dang. I know I have like 2 of A1. And then we got a new color, which is 6. Actually, a few. Then we got 11, and it has a piece in here that's not supposed to be in here. An A4. Oh, we got another one. Shoot, I didn't see you. And A5. So, there's that. So I like these already. These are cute. So anyone who doesn't know about why I'm oddly fascinated in these is legit because I just find it amusing and fun to do for whatever reason. There is like no actual reason, it's just me. I think I found the one that opened up too. God, my nose is so messed up. Oh my god. So many. So many. One just fell. I'm trying to get here, guys. It's taken me 50 years to do this. But, whew. As A1, I have a secondary A1. Look at all of this, God. Look at that. That is just A1. We'll see how unsuccessfully I'm gonna be with this. Actually, I got a smart idea. Is it a smart idea? Maybe. We're gonna try this, guys. We're gonna see how successful or unsuccessful I'm about to be. Very unsuccessful. Oh my god. Oh my god, that actually filled it. Now the bag caught a good chunk of it, but there's gonna be some that are not caught. Or I say a good chunk, I filled it up. I kind of expected one of them to be filled up. No, you better be dirty-minded. Oh no! It went everywhere! Guys, it went everywhere. No. Oh no. Oh boy. That's not what we want. We don't want to mess. There was another one. I felt it. I felt it. Where are you at? That one's supposed to stay there. Okay. I had to feel over it so I could see what ones are like loose and all. There's no amount of anything. That's better organization than my Lego. Oh, that is one that's supposed to stay there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Where's that? There you are. We're gonna fix this one. If we're allowed to, guys. God damn. What the fuck? Just... Guys, get there. Get there. There you are. It doesn't like me. That's what it is. It's better organization than my Lego cottager. Still can't find it. Showed all the pieces into 5 total bags. Wasn't organized till I organized it. Damn. I may actually have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Okay, so good news is my nose ain't bleeding. Bad news is my nose is still a problem. So I don't know how much it's gonna be. I might have to deal with it, but that's not gonna be right now. So, oh hey, I found that piece. No, just a reflection. But hey, that filled it up. That's A1. And I got another A1. So the worst part is the fact that this one, I know this one of all of them is gonna be the messiest, but that's because of how many there are. So there's that. I'm gonna try to not make it a problem. I have the other one. Okay. Otherwise, I'm just gonna hopefully be able to tear it and we'll keep it, and I'm gonna keep that one with this. So, there's that. We have another. If I don't lose it. If I don't lose it. I'm gonna do the bag trick. We're gonna do the bag trick. Okay. Let's try this one more time. At least with this one. There is a color in here that's not even supposed to be in here, by the way, too. There's a spot there, guys. And you have to make sure they lay flat, or you had the problems like I do if they're not. If they're not going to be flat. And also, I can't be able to see it. I think you can see it. You see the magical, lovely thing, kind of. I can also show you up here where it's a little easier because it autofocus. I think it done it. I think it done flipped. But yep, we done lost it. We done lost it. Oh no, come back. It come back, kind of. I'm not gonna try. You know, I'm not gonna try. I try and just fail. So there's that. My nose is actually bothering me though. But we're not gonna worry about it. We're not gonna worry about it. It's not gonna be a problem. Yet. I'm gonna leave this to the side and I'm gonna try to make it go into the V. So. Oh. There we go. Haha! It almost filled it up, but we got it. We got it, guys. We got it. We got the A1s done. Yes, yes, yes. I love it. But yeah, we got the 08, we got the 2, we got the 10, we got the 9. That one gone. I wanted to put a little organization in it because holy Christ. I am bad. I don't think I have my tape anymore. Oh, wait. No. Hello, Mr. Tape. I think my tape's gone. Wait, what is in here? Oh, wait. Yeah. My tape is gone. Don't know what. I don't remember where I put it either, and that's the worst part. I can save a piece of tape. Only reason why I say that is legit because I need to try and save it. There we go. Somewhat salvageable. So we have that label on that one. Okay. 10. I should have saved the other one actually now I think about it. But yeah, for some reason something about this really captured my attention and I was like, well, I really want to try it out and have fun with it. So I ended up just trying out like small like little keychains and all and found out I really like it. Which didn't help that I didn't follow much into it. Oh shit, when did I take that one off? Well, I took one off that I don't remember taking off. Cool. But it didn't help because I was helping my mom do her thing for like Harry Potter because it was one for Harry Potter. Because she's a big Harry Potter fanatic. And so she wanted me to help with doing some of the pieces and all. And I pretty much accepted. And from there, I would actually just sit there and do it piece by piece. And I think it was also when I had to sit there and cancel some more like streams and stuff like that too at the time. Nothing personal or anything like that. It was because like genuinely I would not know how much time has passed and it'd be like 2 in the morning. And I was going to try to fight sleep, being sleep deprived, and while I'd be drinking, while the fact that I had already done a good chunk of the hobby. So I was not going to try to do that, and no, it would not mean that I would be drunk doing a stream or anything, but it just typically would just not be something I would be interested in. I have made jokes in the past on drinking and playing like a scary game while drinking, but I don't like the idea of being drunk. It's not something that is comforting. And I'm not sure if other people are like that. I don't like that. I don't like to lose control and not be in control of my actions and stuff. Freaks me out. The idea of it freaks me out. And it's not fun, really. It's not something I can see or tell as fun. Every now and then, yeah, I'll dabble in drinking, but it's not, you know. Yeah, her reactions are interesting, to say the least. Um, other than that, we're just kind of doing our own thing. But yeah, I I'm not one to try and sit there and deal with drinking on top of something I'm already playing. Hey, this one also has a different color in it. But pretty much I still plan on playing games. It's just me doing portions of stuff, and this being one of the things I said I would love to do and be into. So when it comes to if my brain could function, I'm also trying to break off this tape. I know a lot of people can think, oh, it's unhygienic, and you are right, it is unhygienic. But I don't want to have to go and try to find this missing roll of tape. So, and besides, this all will be changed out eventually, and no one messes with it. It's just me. So, and even then, I still will not let people touch it. So don't worry. But God, I forgot what I was talking about. But yeah, drinking just never is appealing to me. Like, I'll drink occasionally, yeah, but it's like, it's not necessarily appealing. And sadly, every time I do drink, it just reminds me of why it isn't appealing, which it just isn't. Now, I would love if I could ever actually build a community. I would love to do community game nights. It'd be amazing. But sadly, I don't think that's happening anytime soon. And sorry if I seem like I'm kind of off camera. I'm kind of like slouched down a bit, like here and there. So, And it's not intentional. I'm doing better on posture. Don't worry about that. Posture is not something you need to worry about. But, oh. I want to do games and stuff, and I have a new laptop. Technically, the storage is bad. The storage is bad. I haven't downloaded OBS. I may do a test with OBS. I'm not dead certain. I may try to, if I don't record it, I will let you know about my feedback on the Red Plague. After I play Subnautica normally on the channel, I'm going to try and play the Red Plague. I want to give you that idea. All of us are close. Don't hear from each other. Well, that's another thing. You're a personal friend as well. So even then, if we wanted to have like a full-on game night where everyone is with one another, we're all so distant in terms of physical distance that it just it'd be a pain in the ass on trying to get that done. But pretty much when it comes to community game nights, I could set them up for them to be virtual, where it's just a matter of finding the right time, the right day, everyone's schedule, kind of thing. Everyone can come and go as they please. I tried to do that at some point for a birthday stream on my channel, and that kind of went 50-50 because of how someone was in the chat. You try to have fun. The goal is to guess. It was Scriblio. The goal is to guess what it is, and I like people supporting streams and stuff like that, but when it comes to that, I do ask that you try not to stream snipe it because it's not fair to everyone else, and it takes the fun out of it. So, like, if I wanted to, I could have done, I could technically do a Roblox game night if I really wanted to on a private server of a game. Because, I'm technically able to. But stream sniping is when someone uses the stream to find out a player's location, say in like Fortnite or Black Ops, stuff like that, and be able to find where they're at and kill them. Otherwise, say in like Scriblio, Scriblio, let's say Hangman Wardle, where you can see the word and say that they're guessing what your word is or something like that. What Scriblio, that's what it is, via your drawing. They can see the answer. So, stream sniping is like different things, but overall, it's trying to get the information and be able to either A, use it against you, or B, try to get it right and make it as not entertaining as possible. In my case, when I was doing that stream, I had someone come in and, chill. I don't mind talking. I love talking. And I was like, I could play, Scriblio. And I was just like, hey, please don't stream snipe. I think I said. Otherwise, it was just like, hey, I'm very willing to play a game. Just, be chill about it and all. And the person decided to go in and just stream snipe. And I was just trying to give trust. I was trying to give some trust on that. Clearly, that did not work. So, it goes to the point where I tried. I really tried. But sadly, it just was not gonna happen because of that person. So I tried to do what I can where I could block it, but you had to see me draw, so there's not a lot of ways for me to be able to do that. And he would go in a stream and just mock. Like, oh, I can still see your answer. Man, your drawing ain't good. And it don't matter really. Like, yeah, my drawing may not be good, but that's because I'm not used to doing it on the computer. I'm used to physically drawing when I do get the opportunity to draw, which isn't much. And even then, I don't share it. But it was just I couldn't be able to just sit there and enjoy it like just playing with a person. And that's kind of why I hadn't done anything like that in a while. But at the same time, I don't have a large enough community to do things like that. And even then, I'm not gonna pressure friends on joining onto a stream or anything like that with me to do stuff. And that's not including like our own like set of rules and things like that. That would be like on and off limits and things like that too. And how comfortable or uncomfortable you are with the camera. I don't like being pushy. I really don't. I may be pushy in like a playful manner, but I don't like to actually be full on pushy in like an actual manner. Um, I'll state factual stuff and I may be blunt about it, but it's never my intention in any way, shape, or form for that to cause any kind of harm or issues. Um, I hope that that's very visible. But usually when I'm always like that, it's not, you know, it's never my intention to harm, and if I harm someone, I will feel horrendous about it. And 9 times out of 10 would never forgive myself about that. But other than that, Markiplier's Iron Lung has come out. I got to see Iron Lung in a movie. It was good. It was fun to watch. And I plan on rewatching it. Now, I will say, I would love to stream or stuff like that, but I'm not gonna be able to. Because YouTube being YouTube, you know how that goes. Ah, I got stuck in my teeth. But unless like Markiplier himself would like give me permission to be able to do it, I technically cannot. If I remember right, if I actually read the whole license thing thoroughly and I had to go and actually reread it, it would actually violate the license. Yay! Well, I think it's within like the first line or two. Which I mean it's understandable, but I actually would like to do like little movie nights and all, which I could technically do them in a Discord server. And I plan on doing it in a Discord server with some people. I know I kind of left that as a cliffhanger. But, other than that, that's just kind of where that's at right now. So, uh-oh, good piece somewhere. But other than that, plan on doing little anime nights and things. Be great. And that's just kind of like where plans are right now. In terms of, oh, hey, I found one. In terms of like personal stuff. Other than that, I will just be working as usual at the jobs. And hopefully from there we will figure out the rest of the stuff. And I also love how I'm still sitting here doing this despite everything. I have like 4 colors, and I'd have to go grab like another thing. So that's like all those. So, yay. Oh, almost got all those in. Oh no, we lost one. We lost two. Trying to break it down. So, the only downside not having scissors, but there are reasons why I don't have scissors, guys. Buzz off. But I will say I am in absolute awe and in love with Subnautica 2. I finally finished the everything in the second one. I tried to do it all I could. There's no way to activate the biomods and stuff like that. Primarily because they won't allow any extra. Hey, there's that piece in there too. Well, I think I've grabbed most of it that I have. I still have another pack of these. But yeah. No, give me. Okay, I don't want to stick to the finger. That was my method of picking them up. Okay. That's everything there. Because I was trying to use the tear, because it's hard to tear into the package, but once you get like that good tear going, it makes it 20 times easier to get what you need out of it. There we go. That is a 11. And I got 2 more left, and I gotta grab the thing. So, there's that. Which I'm glad I grabbed 3 cases of these, or not cases, packs of them. Because, dying. Sorry about the feedback. Boink. And I just need 2 more, so. Oh shoot, I accidentally closed in. I had 3 more left. Whoopsies. So, other than that, I am ever so slowly getting there. But I will say everything lately has been a lot better. And partly because I'm finally free from all the other bullshit that has happened. The only thing I pretty much gotta worry about is if anything's going on with the jobs or anything going on in the world. Which is good news. But other than that, everything's good and peaceful. Besides me having to bite these. But that's because I am refusing to get up and grab scissors. That's why. And I don't want to have to sit here and grab scissors. So, yay, lovely. And another thing too is my knee is all messed up right now. Don't ask. Don't ask the injury rate that is for me. Because I can assure you, it's not what. Oh, I have another piece of tape here. Give me. Give me. Thank you. Haha. Have another piece of tape, guys. Still don't know what my tape roll is. But, so, what happened? What happened was with with my knee, is I knocked the absolute shit out of it. Am I okay? As you can see here, I am. Yes, I am. Is my knee? No, my knee is not okay. It's lovely. Do you know why it's lovely? Because for hell's sake, I slammed my knee so hard against an object that I busted it open. The things I use to help my knees, I can't put on there because my knee is busted. You can't do it on broken skin. So I now have a lovely bruise that's still not fully formed. And my knee all messed up. You know what's great about it? Nothing. You know what's bad about it? Everything. But the good news is I will be taking better care of myself on that. Besides crying. And what I mean by that is I was really upset last night that I couldn't sit down and record the rest of Ori because that was on my agenda and the whole knee thing happened. So my ass went to bed. Because, you know, the universe said, hey, since this hurts, you should probably go your ass to sleep. So I did. I went to die for a little while. And just somewhat recover, somewhat not. So, other than that, somehow to be a dang chipmunk. No, it tore through the thing. No, guys, it tore through the number. I don't want it to go through the number. Okay, Ghostface, I know I'm a disappointment, but did you have to fall? Ghostface is being an ass today, guys. So he's gonna live down there. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna keep the number 6. I'm not gonna try to fight with this on getting the whole AO6 here. Hey, but AO3, I'll mess with you. Don't come for me, guys. So now we actually get to do shit. I probably might do half of it at this point, but I don't know because I'm kind of just everywhere. Uno momento of responding to Friendo. Say, I hope y'all can't see my phone. There we go. So, besides that, we're gonna try to get this done tonight. I want to get this done tonight. I hope y'all are gonna be ready for me to get this done tonight because I have more. I have the big thing. I have another one that should be similar size to the cat. I have the little keychain and mini things, and I also have other things in a bag beside me because they just got those in. By the way, these are how big they are. I'm gonna put the face cam. This is how big they are. They don't fold out nothing. That's how big they are. That's not bad. There's 4 of them. One's in my car and it's not done. But it is open, you know. These 3 are not done. So, there's that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these either. That's actually a good question. What am I gonna do with these? I'm gonna go ahead and undo this. I should have let y'all watch that. I didn't. I don't know why I didn't. Y'all could have watched me undo the plastic. You see the reflection? Okay. In all seriousness, we're gonna see what we can start with first, which I'm probably gonna go ahead and get one of the A1s out the way. Because let's face it, we have a chunk of A1s. Hey, there's the, I don't know how this is going to work because the focus is not going to be there. Okay. Give me a second because I have to manually set this one up. What was that, 20? The one color one that was in the A01. The one random one. Yeah. That was in there and I don't know why. It's going to go in the bag. Okay. Now going back down to focus of 20. Somewhat. Let me mess with this. Uh-oh. See how auto. Oh, the auto is bad. Auto is bad. Auto was a bad choice here. Had it 16, 14, 17, maybe. We'll keep that there, and this is roughly where it's at, is not around the right eye, it's kind of like more around the center. I'll adjust this such. But besides that, we're going to be going with this. So, hopefully, it just doesn't look like what I need it to. What's this? Well, now you can see the circles. That's good news. Okay. Let's see. What else can I do? How bad is that sharpness? The sharpness is kind of rough. Well, we're gonna keep it like that because you can kind of see it a little bit better. If it looks shittier, let me know. I think I made it a little bit better, but at the same time, I think I made it worse. So, I try not to bury myself behind my mic. So pretty much, I've had various black cats, and I think we went over some facts about black cats, believe it or not. So, right now I have a tuxedo, and I do have a solid black one. We had a gray cat that was a stray. Most of my cats I've ever had have been strays. There's only one that's actually been adopted. Or at least since moving to where I'm at right now. pretty much, he is as skittish as he can be. So, I'm gonna go back to the gray cat. The gray cat was a female who ended up, I believe, by the neighbor's cat, getting impregnated, I can't speak, by the neighbor's cat, and pretty much had her kittens. She had a batch of kittens before on the property, and we ended up being able to rehome one of the three, and pretty much we had to keep the other two. One ended up getting hit by a car, the other one went missing. And so she decided to have some more kittens, and this time there was only two. Oh, and the third one had gotten adopted. I think I already said that first, but we ended up with two this time. It was another black cat, and then it was a gray kitten. And pretty much we ended up keeping those two, knowing fully well how our luck will go next time, because none of the areas around us would take cats. Also, no one will actually adopt the cats, even though they're like, oh yeah, they're cute and all. But yeah, they won't come up and adopt them. We just end up keeping them too. We didn't want to go through the damn hassle of hell on trying to find them a home, because clearly no one was going to actually try to get them. Anywho, we have this black one that was skittish as all hell. He's still very scared. And what I mean by that is he gets easily spooked by everything. He's gotten more comfortable with me, but like I said, he is scared of everything. But he's a sweetheart. And he tries his damnedest at warming up with the other cats, especially the tuxedo cat I have. The tuxedo cat does not like him. Does not like either of the two. And made that very clear on multiple occasions. So, the kittens. Yeah, it's a black kitten and a gray kitten that I had. Pretty much, I need to get this out of the thing, but we're not gonna do it. Pretty much, the tuxedo cat will make it clear he doesn't like either of them. He has to tolerate them. But other than that, they try their damnedest to getting closer and closer to him, and he's the only male cat that pretty much we have. All of our cats are fixed except the gray one. She's ended up disappearing again. We don't know if she's had more kittens. We don't know if she's hanging around. She's not one to go crossing roads or anything, so we don't typically have to worry about her, but she has also disappeared multiple times before and has come back. Hence, one of the reasons that we're not insanely worried about her, but at the same time, we are worried about her. Especially because around this time was when she disappeared and she come back with kittens. So, of course, we're having to worry about her. So, other than that, the gray one is more friendly. He pretty much hangs around. The black one acts more like a shadow. For now, we just call them Black Kitten and Gray Kitten. They don't necessarily have names, and two, because I'm not the one that's going to be able to name them, because everyone makes fun of the names I choose for the cats and stuff, so that's them problem, but yet we still don't have names for them, despite how long they've been around us. So, it comes to the point where it's like, well, what names do we give them? Otherwise, I'm about to give them names and they're just going to deal with it. The black one, based on a relative, has called him Kingsford, based on the charcoal brand. The other one doesn't have a name, really. I think my brother started calling him Dusty. Don't know why, but oh well. So, I don't want to hear anything about the naming system. Because you're gonna go with that, and I'm sitting like, we could go with the classical names like Shadow. If we wanted to, we could have went with Toothless, but that one does not remind me of a Toothless. And also going with like the more feral kind of shy version of Toothless. Which, let's face it, Toothless is not shy. But other than that, that's pretty much where we're at right now. Sorry about my hand being in the way and all. I'm going to try to adjust this as best as I can. I'm going to see if I can get it set up. There we go. So, pretty much, anytime it goes to cats or anything like that, and like I said, I've had multiple black cats. I've had a tuxedo cat. My tuxedo cat is an asshole. I love him, but he's an asshole. Any black cats I've had, they're really sweet. Probably one of the most loving cats you'll ever have or own. Is very rare that I ever hear any about them being mean as hell. Which I doubt could really be possible. And 9 times out of 10, it's going to be based on the environment that you put them in, how you care for them, and so on and so forth. Not just the personality area. But, other than that, I've been around animals my entire life, so when it comes to understanding them and all, I usually just look for what their behaviors and all that are going to be first. And I hope that that would be similar to everyone, but I'm not certain because 9 times out of 10, I'm the weird one, and I don't pay attention to half the other things I should as a person. But at the same time, I think animals have proven to me that they're more trustworthy than people. So I don't necessarily have to question an animal doing whatever they need to. But the tuxedo cat is named Mooney. Other than that, we have the other cat. So we have one that's all mixed colored and all. Her name is Jazz. My dad ended up getting her from a store. Because that was shortly after we lost Ziggy. Which Ziggy is our gray cat, which was our gray cat with dark gray stripes on him. He was the one that was hit by a car. So my dad ended up bringing home another cat. The idea was having a lap cat that would actually sit with my mom. That did not work. That did the absolute opposite of working. That cat wanted nothing to do with her. And instead, and this cat also, it doesn't matter, you can fold her into a pretzel. She doesn't give a shit what you do to her. This cat is unable to ever get mad at a person. And that's what astounds me. So, I had to sit there and be like, what you mean by the fact that this cat does not get mad? This cat does not care. You go hold her any way you want. She does not care. And I wish that was an exaggeration, but it's not. Like, she's been practically held up like a donut. It just, she doesn't care. And there has been not a single way for her to actually be pissed off. all cats have boundaries, or at least most of the cats I have ever met, seen, and been around have had boundaries. They make those clear. This one just doesn't have those, and she just does not care. And I think I'm doing this on the side where the opposite side of the camera. Sorry about that, guys. But she just does not care at all. She's just like, well, that happened. And she'll lay with you for like 5 seconds. Otherwise, if you get like a good spot, she will actually lay with you. But other than that, she's just like, okay, you had me for this amount of time. We good now? You don't want to pet me anymore? Cool. I'm gonna go dip. And she will. She absolutely will. I'll try to turn this more to the side here. But yeah, she just lets you do her however, whatever, whyever. Doesn't question it, doesn't care for it, just lets you do it. And pretty much from there, we have another cat. She is more on the chubby side. Do not make fun of her. Her name is Shorttail. Her tail, she doesn't have a full tail. At some point, it looked like it was broken off. And it pretty much forms a hook. So, I'm not going to put the whole face cam, but like a hook. So, it's broken here and then another point. So, we don't know what happened. She came to our place like that. But she is a sweetheart. So we don't know if her tail got caught in something and it broke that way. We don't know if she got attacked and it was like that. But she is one of the sweetest cats we ever have. She does make her boundaries clear. But she is one of our goofy cats. She pretty much, if you have an open bag, she will go and sit in it. She is our owl cat. That's the best way to describe her. She is our owl cat. She has some of the biggest eyes, and she will try her damnedest at getting on the post and sitting there like an owl. So, she does not like any of the other cats. She is very much, if she likes you and she wants that attention, she's gonna get that damn attention. You are not gonna try to, in any way, shape, or form, take that attention from her. So, that's what kind she is. I'm trying to keep within the range as well, because this is going to slowly go downwards so we can see it. So don't worry, I know I'm a bad content creator. I'm just trying to get what I can done up so you can be able to see it. Let's see. And part of it's just because I gotta sit there and back it up and all that stuff, and I just don't feel like trying to make y'all more dizzy than how it is. And so that's what I'm trying to deal with. Which is why I wish I had the camera bar set up where it could be over it, but I can't do that. This will be a bit bumpy because I actually would have to back it up and it's not going to work where I want it to be. So this is going to be just bumpy. But we have a Siamese cat. She is the one that rules them all. Her name is Maybelline. She's the actual adopted one. And my mom was the one that adopted her and brought her home. So she was one that was returned, I think, like a couple of times and ended up being adopted by us. So from there, we've had her probably 5-6 years minimum. Like, we've had her a long time though, so it was definitely longer than that. And pretty much she has been one of our older cats. and all the other ones listen to her. So you can't say that our cat system is not a matriarch. She is a sweet girl. She is also one of our cats that end up um going cross-eyed and all, but like I said, she is one of the sweetest babies. We do have an idea that she might be going blind, but we will face those challenges as they come. So right now she's living her best life. She's inside. She does go outside at times, but she is primarily an indoor cat. All the other cats we have are outdoor. Only one of them is, well, two of them are hunters. But we also live in a more rural area, and on top of that, the other cats do not in any way, shape, or form do hunting. They pretty much just either watch the other cats hunt, or B, they wait for food. I know the damage that cats can do, but because of where we are, and especially how everything is, they are not ones to really cause issues. They stay within our yard. Except my cat Mooney, he'll disappear at times and give me a heart attack, like I end up losing him. And that cat has been through it all. He is my heart and soul. And if anything does happen to him, you probably won't hear from me for a while. Otherwise, I'll be just masking and try to just go through it. But we'll see. I don't want to think about that because that would actually make me really upset and cry, and I don't feel like dealing with that tonight. So we're not going to deal with that tonight. Other than that, like I'm good right now. It's just sometimes I can't tell if I'm talking or not because I've had the mic kind of like where I can see the input of the mic being all messed up and all. And guess what? I still haven't bought, guys, a cord to go for what? My mic. Because I keep saying I need a new cord because my cord is severely messed up. Which, hey, I can say I did set up the other mic. It's just not the one I currently have on right now. And I hadn't even began to set it up through OBS to know what settings that this one needs. So there's that. And it's set up on the other laptop as well, so that way I'm not having to go back and forth with it and unplug 50 things, replug 50 things. It's just, they have their own system, and we'll figure it out. But yeah, that's kind of why I would love to have this off a tripod and be able to have it set up properly. But that ain't gonna happen. Oh, that's like, gotta go one of those two places, buddy. There we are. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing is just this for a little while and covering where I can. Believe it or not, I'm almost done with the first color in its entirety. Which is funny because they gave me so many of them. Oh yeah, because I had the, yeah, never mind. They gave me so many of these because I was supposed to probably finish one pack of them. Onto the lower portion of the body, and I forgot I made the mistake. I accidentally kept doing it with one of the other colors. instead of the color I was supposed to do. So, I forgot about that. I forgot that I'd done that. Well, that's just that now. Like, I can't do that. I'm not gonna go back and fix it because why would I want to at that point? I'm gonna go ahead and try to set it down here. Okay. But yeah, there's that. Forgive me for checking my phone for a second. Okay. Thank you, Han. Yeah, I have to always be worried about the mic. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I always have to be worried about it. That or it sometimes will not, like, I will mute my mic and let's say, like, I go to the bathroom or something. Sometimes it just will not. It just will not unmute. So I'll be like, hey guys, I'm back. Nope. Hey guys, do you hear me? Nothing. And I'll go to look and I sit there and I'm like, it's my mic. It's legit my mic. So, yay. Yeah, I love tech problems and it's funny. Because the person that has tech problems is the one that's in IT. But, oh well. I think I'd learn. I don't learn, guys. I don't learn at all. That should be good for a little while, so I'm gonna go ahead and switch back to here. But, yeah. I don't like my knee being hurting, guys. It sucks. Please do not, in any way, shape, or form, if you can avoid it, to knock the shit out of your knee or something, because, clearly that's not an answer to improperly getting off of a countertop. And do you know what I hit? A drawer that was pulled open that I forgot to close. Don't ask why I've attained injuries. I attain all the injuries. Han, you're good. I'm not gonna sit there and say that you're ignoring me. I could do it as a joke, but like, I know you're not ignoring me. I know that purposely. I'm kind of doing this because I said I wanted to finish it. And the worst part is, like, I'm in the mood to finish it, but I'm not in the mood to finish it, if it makes sense. So I'm trying to just do this color by color. And maybe we'll make progress. I'm gonna try to do the eyes last. But, I'm gonna try to go ahead and get the bulk of it done. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the A1. I might do them in order. I don't know. It kind of depends on how much of all that small people goes. Listen here, mister. I may be short, but at least I know I can accomplish my goals 9 times out of 10. Plus, I have a refusal for asking for help because I don't need the help. I don't believe I need the help. I can do it without help. That's what it is. So, thank you, but no thank you. I got it. If you can reach it. Okay, now listen here, you little shit. I can at minimum reach your kneecaps. If I so desire to, I will find a way to reach your throat. And I'm fairly confident I can reach your throat. So, if you really want to go that pathway, that method, I'm pretty sure that you would not win on that one. So, don't you dare. Someone's choosing violence tonight. And I wasn't even the one to start choosing violence tonight. The only reason I did is because it was in kind to a response of short people. Listen here, just because I'm closer to hell doesn't mean I can't bring hell to you. I'm fairly confident in that. Oh, plushies as bribes. Listen here, you piss off a 5'3" person. There ain't no bribery. At that point, that bribery will be your kneecaps. Or a few inches of your height that you can spare for me, dear quote unquote tall one. Okay, what's the difference? What's the difference in short and small? Listen here, you don't have to bring up my weakness of Dr. Pepper. I love Dr. Pepper. You don't have to bring that up, okay? You're not talking your way out of this one, mister. I promise you on that. What's the difference between short and small? Because I need to know this shit. What bullshit are you doing? What's the bullshittery this time, guys? You know, I could point my finger to the room about one thing, and I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that yet. Me over here looking like he gonna try and do some bullshit. Me over here looking like he gonna try something. Okay, this is poking me on the leg and it's driving me crazy. Driving me crazy as annoyance. Listen here, guys. Do not get any ideas. I know fairly well. You give me a fucking second. You give me a fucking second. I will be back. Now listen here, you little shits! Listen here, you little fucking assholes! I know that. I brought a fucking measuring tape. Don't judge me. That's where the fuck I went. Fuck you. So, I have a measuring tape. So we are going to do this. Oh yeah, and this is the measuring tape that is not like me. By the way, where's my heel? Where's my heel? Okay, I just don't want to be fucking attacked because I know I'm not on camera. I know I'm not fucking framed. Where's my damn shit at? I know I'm not fully in frame. Okay, so and you go look me up here in the eye on that one. So my ass. Okay. So I want it beside me. I don't want it in front of me. I want it beside. So that right there. Come on, there's a way to set it. There it is. So, well, I want to make damn sure too that I'm standing up straight. So I'm having to check myself on it. Okay. 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 Hey guys. Hey guys. Hey guys. I hope you know I done it to the point where that fucking snap. God damn it. I can't see your chats, guys. Where's your hey guys who likes fucking feet? Who has a foot fetish? Because I y'all are looking for war tonight. I see this right now. That's some bullshit. Okay, so who was to start that shit? Cause I promise you, it's perfect. No! Gonna be fucking looking at my ass over here. So, I'm gonna fucking tell you right fucking now, and I have this set. So all this, because I can't 6 feet distance your ass, because it ain't fucking COVID. But, hey, hi. Fuck you. I hope you know. I'm going to be aggressive about it. Fuck it regardless. And you know the worst part? I have my finger at it, so I hate this because I have to readjust it. But hey, it's part of it's because of the damn shadows. But 5-3, so 5. Fuck, I can't even see it. That's why I had to readjust it. 5-3. I'm making fucking sure too, because I don't trust myself. This is you're supposed to trust yourself and believe in yourself, and let me tell you, I fucking don't. So, haha, that's tough. That's tough. And I'm making fucking sure I grab it right where the thing is. 5-3, yeah. Because I knocked the shit out of myself with this and another story time. We're not doing that. 4-3. You said what? 4'11". 4'11". My ass is 5'3", and I fucking promise you, I have proof. And now I'm fucking warning you better say, where's the measure tape? I grabbed the measuring tape. That's by fucking Craftsman. It's fucking by Craftsman. Shit out of work. I know you're 4'11". Like, listen here. You don't get fiery over being called short. My ass over here does. If you haven't known this by now, or anyone who hasn't known me, yes, do not call me short. Like someone else has. I'm about to show you fucking technique. You motherfucker. I'm about to show you some fucking technique. Because I'm gonna tell you, I also know how to whip this bitch if I have to. So, good luck on that. I hope this one actually won't attack me. This is the measuring tape I gotta worry about actually attacking me. No, it isn't. Okay, cool. There's one that's really fast and violent. That's probably me. That's probably me reincarnated as a fucking, yeah. We're not talking about that. And keep in mind, here's a funny thing. I came on here so I could peacefully stream. And then this fucking shitlord comes in. Hey, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I hope you know, I will forever naturally be taller than you. That's what I'm proud of. But let me also be fair. Platforms. You can beat the shit out of someone with. So, I also want to be fair on that. I bet you came in complete. I'm not gonna fucking do it. I'm not gonna fucking do it. I had to sit here and keep myself in fucking check. Do you know why? Do you know why? Because I'm on YouTube. I'm streaming. I have to keep rules for myself. Not just YouTube. I have to keep rules for myself. Oh, fuck off, Malwarebytes. Same years. You fucking asshole. And I know, guess what? Guess what? I will still be able to find a way. So don't fucking worry. You do choice words, yeah, you damn right. But guess fucking what? It's also my channel. And I have abilities. But anyways, you know what I love doing is playing with the fucking measuring tape, and I'm pretty sure there's other people that are like that, and it doesn't matter what you do or how you do it. I better stop because I'm actually gonna fucking, not even this, it's just gonna pop me. But yeah. It didn't pop me. But yeah. So, this is what I do. Don't ask why, but I do, and it's fun. It's great. It's amazing. I'm pretty sure y'all have tried to actually get all the way to the end of a fucking measuring tape. So, yeah. God, I'm actually gonna pop myself with this fucking measuring tape, though. Give me a second, guys. Only because I don't trust myself. I've already been popped by measuring tape once. I don't want to do that again. Especially when it's like one of these. I swear this is the one I popped myself with. No. So, hey, you chose fight. Bad. Bad. So, stop it. Just because I'm fucking short does not mean it gives you any fucking right to sit there and insult me on my height. Be nice. Besides, I bet your fucking ass hasn't went over there and drank some water. So, go get on that. No fully fucking well how that's gonna go. This was supposed to be a peaceful stream, though. That's the funny thing. I trade word. Hey, and guess what? Guess what? You done better. You done better. Someone else. Force fed. Hey, listen here. You don't have a choice in drinking water. You will drink your water whether you fucking want to or not. You drunk it, whether willingly or forcefully. In this case, forcefully. Have you ate today? Have both of you ate today? That's a good question. Have all of you ate today? Better ate actual food, not a snack, not 2 crackers, not 1 chip, not, you know, eat a full meal. Good question. Hope you know, I actually ate before I done a stream. Before I started streaming. So, have y'all ate? Good. Good. I'm glad. I'm really relieved that self-care is doing well for you. That's when you get the head pats. Now, stop going over there and starting shit. Be on your best fucking behavior. Besides, I could start a bunch of shit if I so desired to. If I wanted to, I could probably conquer the world. The only fucking reason I hadn't is because everything costs money. Don't ask. I also need to change cameras. I'm glad I'm a little more aware of that, but I also suck at that, so. The buggers! Buggers good. S'mores are good. I see someone just wanting to start shit tonight. That's what the fuck I see. That's some bullshit. You know what? I don't see your chat anymore. You're on OBS now. There is no chat for me. I can't see it. I can keep talking. And y'all won't be able to do shit. Oh yeah, y'all won't be able to see shit. Whoops. Here you go. Sorry that I didn't change camera. Yes, I'm at like a fucking kid. That's not intentional. It's just I happened to fucking do that. So, yeah. But, no. I love picking with people, I love having fun, but you're being mean. You're being mean. But then again, I mean, I fucking, my eye. The yucky shit in the eye. Ew. Okay, I'm not gonna be mean. Here's the thing, I could, but then you know how people are when it comes to experiments and dragons and stuff. You know that. Being sinister. I don't think you was. I think you was being mean. But anyways, you chose to be mean. I'm just over here existing. Besides, you know, all I can think about for s'mores is the scene from Dennis the Menace, where he had the s'mores on a stick and it caught fire, and he starts waving the Just because I kind of hunched down like this, I might as well. Because I mean, I'd sit up like this, but I just kind of gave up. Plus, my knee hurts, and I don't feel like trying to find 50 ways of sitting. I could actually sit down a really fun way. Do y'all want to see the fun way? I'm pretty sure y'all know the fun way. Also gotta put this measuring tape back down. Oh, I have light. I can reflect. I can reflect it, but I'm not gonna do it. Pretty sure y'all know the fun way. This time, though, is I wouldn't be part of this. Honey, let me say this. Let me say this because I finally did read your comment. You did not go far. I just like to fuck around. I'm pretty confident everyone knows this by now. I like to mess with you. I'm not gonna sit there and hold it against you. I fucking promise. I find it more fun and funny than anything else. I just like to be a little salty about it, just, you know, to play. I'm not gonna actually be upset about it. If I'm actually upset about it, I would be genuinely clear, like, hey, that actually hurts, or like, hey, I'm gonna clarify it. So, hey, I'm gonna be serious for a moment. The comment that you just posted has actually hurt me. It has actually offended me. It's gonna take me a moment to recover. Give me a second. I may have to step off camera. I will actually be professional about it. Quote unquote, whatever fuck professional bullshit it is at this point. But I will actually be serious about it. I'm just bullshitting with you. So it may seem like I'm actually mad. I'm not mad. I make that clear. I'm not mad. I like to bullshit. I like to be playfully angry. I don't want to actually be angry. And talk about while on stream. I told you. I fucking told you. Like, I'm referring to both stream and personal. Like, I will be fucking honest. There's very few rules that y'all have to break. And I'm not gonna say it because y'all will be the fucking ones to try it. Yes, fine. Hey, be nice. No, not the foot thing. Guess what? It's the foot thing because it's really easy, it's really comfortable, and it's really, really fun. So, y'all could shut it, y'all could be nice about it. It is amazing. Bird girls, no. But yeah, I could just chill with this just chilling up here the entire time. Which I probably could put it over this shoulder too if I wanted to actually do that. But I'm not going to do it. But yeah, if I wanted to do so, I could just chill with my foot being however I want to. So, and it's a comfortable sitting position, by the way. I hope y'all actually do know that. I'm fairly honest about it.
Other than that, that's where that part is. I stepped on one of the pebbles earlier. I found them. But other than that, because there's like three. There's three of the black ones that fell. I found one, and it was when I went to get the measuring tape. I did not. I felt it, and I just forgot about it when I was on my whole tirade of doing the thing. But I found that. Well, ain't that flexy? Well, guess what? I'm the flexy one. So, other than that, I get to sit however I want to. The only problem is my knee. And you said you sent a DM. Give me a second. I'm not gonna read it now. Just gonna make sure that I have it in my mind to check it. So, gotcha. Other than that, here's my progress, guys, on the cat that I have done nothing with. But I'm serious. I really do want to sit like that. How is my knee? How bad has it bruising? Okay. Oh dear God. We're ignoring the bruising, guys. We're not dealing with it, guys. We're not. I need to step up one more thing, and I'd probably be to the bone. But yeah. I thought that was an owl. Oh my God. You thought that was an owl? I don't blame you. I'm not gonna insult you, I promise you on that one. I would not insult you. But yeah, no, it's a cat. It's a kitty cat. It's a pretty kitty. It's a sweet kitty. It's okay, oh yeah, great. It's 12 o'clock. Holy hell, it's 12 o'clock. It don't feel like 12 o'clock. But then again, I started at 10:30 instead of 10 o'clock. So, there's that. I mean, time exists and doesn't exist. Doesn't that make sense? It's great. Then again, I don't make sense and I exist, so that's a problem. Man, I will say this. When I actually get upset, you will know. Maybe. I don't know. You may know. Well, here's another question, honey. Why would I do it upside down? Why would I want to do this upside down? I don't want it upside down. Like, I see it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I see it. It's just... Honestly, I couldn't be able to stand doing this one upside down because that would drive me absolutely batshit crazy. Hope I can finish with this one bottle. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Other than that, how has everything been? Like, how everything going? Everything good? Everything chaos? Everything fun with chaos? Chaos is fun. And just because I'm gonna be annoying for like 5 seconds, hey, if you enjoyed this content, please feel free to leave a like on it, as it lets me know that you enjoy this type of content and I can do more related to it. Otherwise, if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe if you enjoy this content and want to hang around more. Because yes, I won't be annoying. Ish. Probably not gonna be as annoying as anything, but like, I will admit that. And I will always give a forewarning on if I'm doing something like that too. So, other than that, anyone got some big plans going up? Any ideas on stuff? Like, mine's just gonna be at work. work, and maybe job hunting. I have songs stuck in my head. They're staying stuck in my head. They won't leave. And it sucks because I would share the songs, but they won't leave. That's when it's fun to not have a brain. Everything's going good lately, to be honest. Fuck yeah. Yeah. I love that. That's not sarcasm. If that came off as sarcasm, I'm sorry. Sorry. My brain just said, wait a minute, tone. Tone exists. But, I'm glad. I really am glad that everything's going good. Like I said, anything calm right now, we good, we having a good fucking time. Anything drama-wise, please just get the hell out. But that's only because there's only so much of it, ain't that right? So there's that. I think I'm getting a good chunk of this done. Or I want to feel like I am. I don't know, do y'all feel like I'm doing well? What to talk about? What to actually talk about? That is a fun thing. But other than that, oh, so I was talking about the Iron Lung thing. So as I've already said, I watched it. I bought it on YouTube, despite the fact I said I really don't want to buy stuff on YouTube because I don't support their AI bullshit, and because I rather buy a physical release of something than a virtual release. Ooh, I've been so in love with Shadow of the Colossus. It has been amazing. And forgive me because I may have to go off camera in just a second. Because I'm going to go to the bathroom. Yeah, I was really hoping to be on DVD too. I'm still hoping that he's going to try to push for a physical DVD. Like I said, I'm still going to be hoping that he would, because he did show, like, how some of the ideas of it and all. So, I kind of would hope that. I'm actually going to go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back, hon. Okay. Sorry, it took me a hot minute. I had to go to the bathroom. My body decided to try to kill me. So, I'm back. I was also watching something about How to Train Your Dragon. So, don't blame me. God, I love How to Train Your Dragon. It is one of my favorite things. Okay, do I need to do that? No. But I love I'm sorry. It seems like I scared the shit out of everyone. I'm sorry. But I I am really excited to be back. Sorry, just bleh. Um I'm trying to get these done, but we will see. I'll go ahead and just pour the rest of the bottle in here. And we're gonna get the rest of this one done up, and then we got to do also that one is one that's not a normal color. There we go. I still have another group of stuff that's up to the left side for me. So we'll start transitioning that when we get over there. And I'm gonna pull this up again. But yeah, I didn't mean to spook you. I'm sorry. It's just I had to go disappear because my body said, "Hey, we're gonna go die for like a few seconds, not even a few seconds, a few minutes." So, which I will say that caffeine, I love caffeine. I had caffeine and it has not kicked in at all. At the same time, I'm just glad my energy level has stayed somewhat stable, which is amazing. Because yesterday I was not stable with it. I was very much gone. Which this week has been like back and forth on like physical health. And it's just been like, damn. And between either this week or next week is going to be a pain in the behind because I got to figure out what's going to go on with work. So as any of you know, I am still working 2 jobs. Hence one of the reasons my schedules are kind of messed up. I'm trying to at least keep streaming somewhat consistently as a way to still make content. And on top of that, just be able to sit here and enjoy some of the other hobbies I have and unwind and try to catch all up with everything going on. On top of that, just grant y'all access to be able to sit here and talk with me because I love to chit chat about stuff. Other than that, I said I was playing Subnautica. Hang on, there we go. Don't wanna sit right, but Subnautica 2 has some really cool things. I like the Collector Leviathan. So here's where I'm gonna spoil it, and I'm sorry. I like the Collector Leviathan. It's cool looking. It's annoying as fuck at times, but it's cool looking. And there is a Leviathan out in the void, which is unnamed and will remain unnamed. I may have broken everything to where he is in the play area where he's not supposed to be at. But I now have a plan to mess with said Leviathan. Is it a smart idea? No. But is it gonna be a idea that I'm gonna try to execute successfully as possible without trying to break everything in the entire universe? Yes. Maybe. Because I'm notorious for breaking games. I'm your friendly neighborhood game breaker, so please feel free to hear about my delightful stories that you're going to hear about very soon when it comes to your stuff. Give me a second, I gotta rearrange this whole thing. Ooh, way too close, way too close. Okay, further back. I need it on the other side. Where are you at? Where are you at? Ah, the mice. the mic was in the way. It didn't feel like I was saying it 50 times, but hey, I was saying it 50 times. We're gonna get there, guys. It's gonna take me 50 years, but we'll get there. Haha! I found it. I found a spot. Not the spot, but a spot. Oh. Hey! Hey! We found it. There's a few obsessions where they're exceptions that are not there. I am struggling with English. But hey, then again, as much as I would think I was good at it, I don't think that was everything. But hey, we have some good news. Some of this is also still not on the camera. It'll be around here. That's on the camera. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this spot done up. Yes, the other side can do multiple at once. It just doesn't always work out in my favor. And I had to get the little pieces to line up beautifully to be able to do so. And 9 times out of 10, that's not gonna work in my favor. So we're gonna just keep doing it my way until we're able to get into the camera frame the way I would like to be. But it kind of reminds me of Color and Pixels, which is why I think I got into it as much as I did, because of how I got so involved with Color and Pixels in terms of like actually doing it. I haven't completed everything on there. I haven't even completed much on there. I was working on the cards because I wanted to try to actually 100% the game without having to repeat it a second time. Which they're talking about in Discord being like a true completionist to complete it like 3 times in its entirety with all the paid stuff, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing that again. Which I'll go back and redo puzzles that I want, but like, I'm not gonna sit there and redo it like 3 times to earn a title, and all that. That's not right. Plus, the game already has over 2,000 achievements in there, and I am only at a certain amount, which is, give me a second. I'm gonna look it up on Steam. Also, I gotta look up something else on Steam. There's actually 3 free games right now on Steam. Please tell me none of this is made by AI. Because Steam is allowing games that are made by AI on the damn thing. And I hate knowing that. Okay. So because of that, anything I make sure I read too. Because I don't want to sit here and have an AI thing. There was already one that was advertised and all that, and I do not in any way, shape, or form support it for any stuff that, you know, people could actually make. Okay, I gotta go to what I was talking about. So, Color and Pixels, I have over 320 hours on the game. I have 496 achievements out of 2,344. So, I am 4 achievements off from 500 achievements in that game. Yay. So, I am almost at 500. And I said I would actually try to 100% they gain. Keep that in mind. And it's already about 2350 in achievements. That's going to take me a hot minute, but I think I can do it. The question is, do y'all think I should do it and actually commit to it? Because I think I'm already committed enough, but I think I can do more. Let's see. We're getting close to the end of one color, guys. So now all this that's in view should be all what I have left. So hopefully everything goes out okay on it. And we would just have all this going on. Oh, I didn't pick that one up. I don't know if I should join a VC after this. I really don't know. Because other than that, if I don't join a VC with anyone, I'd probably be playing Shadow of the Colossus. You know. I want to try to finish up some of the games I started, but at the same time, I also want to play one of the games I want to play. So, oh yeah, going back into Subnautica 2. So, there's a lot of cool creatures, however, and I said I'd bite my tongue when I said I want more Leviathans, but I'm at the same time serious, I want more Leviathans. But when I finished it, I was just sitting there like, nah, there's no fucking way. So, we're left on a cliffhanger this entire time. And I was sitting there like, no. But because of that, and because of the Red Plague being a mod that's out, I'm gonna try to keep doing Subnautica on the channel, and then I'm going to progress to where I play the Red Plague, and then I will try to see if I can dabble within Subnautica 2, if it makes any more progress. Otherwise, I will wait till the full release to actually fully dabble into it onto the channel, maybe. So we will see on that. Below Zero, I'm not necessarily wanting to replay it. I have my own issues with it, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna block it out entirely. It's just I have my own beef with that one. I have my own beef. Those sea monkeys are no joke on there, man. They don't like me. They rob me blind. They rob me blind on early access, and they rob me blind even now. That shit would never compare to how bad that pissed me off in early access in that game. Oh my god. So, I think I might have done a story time. If I haven't, then oh god, buckle up on this one. So, this is one of those that pretty much I sat there and I got robbed by every sea monkey in goddamn existence. I couldn't find any fragments. I couldn't even make myself a sea glide. I found one fragment of a sea glide, and that was it. Any other stuff I couldn't find, I couldn't make, I couldn't do. And so I had one scrap, a knife, 2 scanners. One of those is because you can find it in the environment. But that was all I had to my name on that game when it was in early access. These fucking sea monkeys took all the fucking shit I had, even the stuff that I wasn't holding, which was a titanium scrap. Well, not titanium scrap, but like the metal salvage. They took it, even though I wasn't holding it. It was just in my inventory, and I just saw one of them have it, and I'm like, oh, okay. And I look at my inventory, it's just gone. I went, the fuck you mean? And then realized the one I saw going away skedaddling with it was the one that took my shit. Like, damn. So, these fucking sea monkeys, and especially for the fact that, for fuck's sake, that I was just minding my own business, and these fuckers come over to take my shit from me. I was pissed off. So, I already had to fight one to get a scanner back. Clearly that didn't work. I lost that scanner. I had another one take the other scanner. I chased him across the fucking ocean. Couldn't get that back. And the other one took my goddamn knife. And I watched him as he's directly in front of me. He just poofed. He's gone. I can't find him. He just poofed. He done the warper move. So, I couldn't do anything about that, obviously. Like, damn. I'm over here getting fucking whiplashed by goddamn. Like, I couldn't do anything about that. It was mean. This A9. A9's X. It's a good amount of X's. Okay. We'll work on that. I have so many, colors and all I gotta do. Try to stay with it, but it probably ain't gonna work in my favor. I'm trying to do all this where the camera is at. But it probably ain't gonna work in where I want it to be. But if I get that part done in the middle and then that right, I can kind of ease down and that'd be most of the ears done. Most of the ears done. Well, damn, y'all didn't have to go falling for it. Like, damn. So, I'm pretty sure the stuff I'm working on is not something to go falling for. Stop falling. Stop being mean. I know y'all are having a time taking care of yourselves too, but I don't think that requires you falling for stuff that is being worked on. And I'm gonna feel so bad because y'all gonna have to be dealing with dealing with this thing. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the other part and see if I can take that zoom out. There we go. That way y'all not had to be zoomed so close, but y'all still seeing my dang hand in the way. This part was bothering me. It needed to be done. So. These sea monkeys took everything I ever owned. And one of them done the warper trick on me. I swear the sea monkeys probably were inspired by the warpers from the first game. But I like to think about it as, oh hey, these are cool creatures. Oh hey, they're assholes. Let's make the warpers look after them. But I don't know. That's me on that one. I'm trying to also get all these little gaps where there's where it's just the X's and all too. Oh. Ah! It exploded, guys! Don't look at it. For shame. For shame, guys. You're looking at the mess. Don't look at a mess, guys. Damn. I'll just scoot that one to it, though. Oh, that one's not. Okay. I was reading out. Oh. Yeah, y'all really wanted up close and personal with what I was doing. That was interesting. Y'all really wanted that up close and personal. I didn't know y'all wanted it that bad. I would have just shown y'all that myself. But yeah, there is a lot left. So I'm trying. What is going on here? Why is there... Okay. So I'm trying. It's just being a pain in the ass. Is that a little better? Oh, that should be definitely better. Shit. Had I known that... But yeah, pretty much I'm just over here chilling. I gotta go into work tomorrow, which will kind of suck, but oh well. Next actual day off would be a Sunday. I'm getting close to the ear part of this being done, so that's the good news. I'm trying to slowly get there. It's like a little bit of everything in here, pretty much. It's not yawning either. Ah, that sucks. pretty much y'all seeing like this lower area, not the higher area that I'm working on, but I don't think I can scoot too much. Yeah, I can. Yes. Hate yawning. But I will say this is really relaxing after a whole stressful day, which I mean another way to relax would be blowing off the heads of enemies and zombies and things like that in video games. It's great. But I can't do that right now with recording because I'll be blowing off the heads of the orcs. Actually, I'd be slicing off the heads of the orcs. In Shadow of Mordor, because I'll come back to replay it. And it sucks that I can't do much about that. Because, it won't record for whatever reason, much less it probably won't stream. Not unless I want to do the whole Xbox hookup and all, but I'm gonna be playing it on Steam just to have on my laptop for right now, if anything. And that way I can just mess around with it. I'm already almost done with the game. But I'm probably gonna have to replay it 1 or 2 more times because I want to also get those achievements. But we'll see. I'm fairly eager to get back into it as well because I mean there's a bunch of games I want to play. But most of it's gonna be just replaying because I don't have any games I'm excited for coming up. Compared to how other people are about it. It's just one, there's nothing to really excite me. And then two, as much as I'm in love with games and all, I just can't find the right ones to be into. Like, what was it? What's the game I'm thinking about? Everyone will be in love with, say a FNAF game. I've been in the FNAF community a long time, but like I wouldn't be someone well known in there by any means. But like a new game, it's just like, oh hey, I'll replay all the old ones and all that. But any of the new games, I'm just sitting there like, didn't we just tie up a storyline? Didn't we ever just come to a conclusion? Like, why are we still beating a dead horse kind of thing? And it sucks to be like that, but sometimes it's just the fact that, like, there's. To me, I think the story's already told. Why are we doing more? But if there's a way to keep it going, keep it interesting, and of course have some goofy ass shit go on with it, then go for it. It's just after like what Security Breach, I just didn't keep up with it anymore because it was just like I didn't see a reason to. And it sucks to be like that, but like I was never excited for any of the games that came out after compared to some people. Like I'll know of the names, it's just anything that goes on I'm not really interested about. But like I said, I'll go back and replay some of the other games. And it's not like that with a bunch of series. I mean, like Subnautica, you see, like I love the games. I can talk about those for hours, and that's not even including the second game, and that's not going into how my reaction was with Below Zero and all that stuff. But it's just I don't have stuff that is interesting to me to keep waiting for and to end up getting. if anything, I'd rather be spending my time getting into the stuff I already have, like the any of the Wii games I have, PlayStation 2 games, stuff like that, unless I happen to find something to really catch my interest and keep it. And with so limited time to do much, it doesn't help that I can't really explore those options either. If I were to ever be a successful content creator and all, which I mean, I can grind, I can push, but that's not guaranteed by any means to be successful. Plus, I gotta play with the algorithm, not against it, not have to. I'd have to sit there and learn how to best work with it. And I don't want to when I want to do something at my own pace and enjoy it. Which, I mean, obviously doesn't grant any kind of success out of it, but that's how it is. And I wouldn't mind getting out of my comfort zone at times. I really don't. But I can't sit there and grind something when also on top of that I'm having to do all this other stuff going on as well. Which sucks. But I like staying busy at the same time as well. So there's that. But I don't know. That's just my viewpoint. If I didn't have to worry so much about a bunch of stuff, it probably wouldn't be as bothersome to actually put on a grind. But my other holdback would be the device I'm using, which would be my laptop. However, I'm not going to necessarily let that hold me back because I get to explore other games. And I also have Gamer Tales, so I'm able to sit there and talk about things compared to just playing it. And I plan on updating Gamer Tales where I can because like I said, I have a few new stories for this Nautica take. God, I'm not even gonna lie. When I went into the second game, since my feet hit the water from that life pod, it felt like I was home. And it sucks when a game hits like that because you realize how much more you miss it. And Subnautica hit it just fucking right for that. I don't know why it felt like it did, but it felt like I was going home. And I love it. I really hope that everything goes well with them getting feedback and figuring out what's needed. And I want to see what direction they go with it. I love that they make references already to the first and Below Zero about some of the stuff that's happened. That makes me really happy to see how that is and how that they're tethering into the second game with it. But man, I don't know. It's just I want to spend more time on it. I want to do more things in it. It's just with the fact that I can't do but only so much with which I'm gonna give them credit. They done a lot. They gave so much out. Like I'm not gonna diss them on it. They gave so much out. I just wish there was that little bit more. But at the same time, that's where that cliffhanger has me hooked. Like I can't lie. I really, really want to play and want to know the story. I want to get involved. I want to get absolutely consumed into it because I'm obsessed with it. And this is where you'd hear me talk about it for fucking hours because of how much I enjoy it. And it sucks that like I want to, but at the same time it's like, whoa, I'm pretty sure everyone else already had the same talking points. But I don't know. It's just it feels like part of my soul just lives in that game. So I can't help but feel connected to it and really want to be into that. And it's one of the reasons I said I want to play the Red Plague. Because damn, the Red Plague is something I'm really intrigued about, and I know I keep referring to it, but that's what's called as a mod, and it's on the Nexus store compared to Thunderstore. The Red Plague takes the whole story of the first game. So everything you know about the first game, besides the survival aspect, throw it out. Throw it out. That no longer is what you know. Even with the survival, you had to be careful. I want to play because like that genuinely one would be a new experience, but two, holy hell. Like it's divided into 5 parts. And of course mods will like adjust things, you know, change appearances stuff, maybe change things here and there. But this takes the whole thing of what you know about Subnautica and changes it into essentially a new game. Same world, but warped. Same waters that you have swam through time and time again, but something's awry, something's wrong. I don't think I had to say much for you to understand how different that is. Oh. And I understand that too, because I'm still hot engaged for the PS2 as well. The PS2, I'm getting games for the 4 and bringing in because I could play them on the 5 if I so desired them. But yeah, when it comes to Subnautica, like that one has me every which way, and I probably would not let that one go. I really want to play that, and like I said, I'm playing the normal one, or I'm playing the normal version of it on the channel. So I'm gonna go back, get my feet wet on that one. But I'm definitely gonna see if I can get a hold of the Red Plague mod and play that because I'm so intrigued. I don't know if I'm ready for it because I don't know how well my heart's gonna take it. But ooh, I wanna play. I wanna play. I wanna play. I wanna play. So I'm excited to see how that goes, and I really hope that I'm able to record it because I really want y'all to see my reaction, but I'm also curious about. I'm really curious about how y'all gonna react to it. I really would have loved Jack. I would have loved if Jacksepticeye played it. I don't think he ever will, but man, that would be really fucking cool. That'd be really fucking cool, but that probably won't happen. Not in my lifetime, I don't think. But shit, I would be so ecstatic. Man, I'd be so ecstatic. That'd be cool if they had that for like multiplayer for the Red Plague as well, but I doubt I could probably get anyone on there with me. Based on some things I know about it. I don't know everything, I don't know what's changed, all that stuff. But I did somewhat keep up with it, so I really do want to play it, and it'd be great if I could have done that with someone. But man. But hey, here's a hoping just in general. I'm nailing this though. I am absolutely nailing this, which is great. I'm also having to pay attention at times to when I'm talking because it feels like I'm talking and then I'm not. And it's crazy because I'm having to gaslight myself to make sure that I am talking. Be like, hey, am I actually doing this? There's not anything bad. It's just, I feel like I forget to talk. And about, like, sometimes when I am talking and all, I'm not, like, feeling like I'm talking. It feels like I'm just saying my thoughts, like, in my head, not out loud. Or out loud speaking, I'm just saying everything inside my head. So I had to kind of pay avid attention on if I'm talking when I'm doing streams like this at times. I know you can't see this. I'm gonna go ahead and get this little chunk done, then I'm gonna rearrange the camera. I promise you. But yeah. Oh, I also gotta get this midsection, so we're just gonna shoot over here to this midsection. This is A9, yeah. I'm making sure I had to be very careful. But shit. God. I'll tell you, I love Shadow of the Colossus. I have been as obsessed with that too. I have been absolutely giddy over that. God, what was it? The 6? Was it a 6 Colossus? Oh god damn it. Which one was it? It was the one that flies. It was the one that flies. It might have been the 5th. It's the 5th one, I think it is. Because the 6th one would have been the Minotaur that was in the... Right? I think it is. I think it is. Maybe I'm crazy. Let me double check myself here. I'm gonna gaslight myself if I'm somehow yeah with it. Give me a second. Okay. Because it was what? Fifth one? 5th Colossus, right? 5th. No? Yes. Yes. 5th Colossus. 5th Colossus. 5th one. It's the one that flies. That one threw me for a whole loop, man. That one threw me for a loop. Charge your phone. Charge your phone. You're gonna need it. You're gonna need your phone. Charge it. Go charge your phone. It's important. I love how I said I was gonna do the middle and then I start immediately going back to the bottom. Whoopsies. I'm sorry, guys. Try to do what's in frame. But yeah, the 5th Colossus. I went over there because I went over there after defeating the 3rd Colossus, and I was like, what the hell is this for? And I jump in the water, and I hate how dark that water is. Oh my god. I hate how dark that water is. There is no need for it to be that ominous. And you could tilt the camera underneath it. Why is the water fucking black? Why is there like it's gonna look like something's gonna come up to get you? And I'm sitting there like there has to be like a ocean monster, right? Like everything in my body screamed to get the absolute fuck out of that water. But surprisingly, you know what's great? There wasn't an ocean monster as the 5th Colossus. It was the one that fucking flies, which astounded me. And I had a fun time. Oh my god, I had a fun time with that shit. That was... Oh... I was on call with someone too, which is even more chaotic. So he was hearing me like lose my shit. But I love the game. I love the game so much. And you had to stab his... So sorry, like if I spoil it, I don't mean to. But I will give you a warning. From now I am spoiling it. You had to stab his wings. So both sides of the wings, and then you also had the tail. But you also had, I want to say it's the shoulder blades. God damn it, was the shoulder blades or his head? One of those two. maybe no. It had 3 points. It had 3 points. It didn't have a fourth. It was the wings and the tail. Your best bet would be trying to do tail first. Tail would be your most stable area compared to it being the wings. The wings are a bit of a pain in the ass, but it's not horrendously bad. The damn, whoo. It takes a moment with the wings, but like your patience, you got to have a bit of patience. But I love that one. Holy fuck, that was different than the other ones. And what was it? 6. I done the 6th. Am I on the 7th? I think I'm on the 7th. Am I on the 7th or 8th? One of those two. One of those two I'm on. And it's the one that's swimming, because it was another ocean area. And I'm like, if the other one definitely wasn't ocean, this one's definitely ocean. And I'm on it right now. I have not defeated it. I have not really tried to mess with it. I was so mesmerized by it. Because it reminded me of the Ghost Leviathan. It really reminded me of the Ghost Leviathan from the fucking Subnautica franchise. So I just sat there in amazement. Just like, one, how the fuck am I gonna do it? I don't know. I'll figure that out. But shit, that stuff. Oh my god, I love it. I am so enthralled to see how it goes. If I know like how much I love these or fall in love with them, I would have done almost anything with recording it my first time through so you could see it. And just, oh my god. There are times where you may think it's genuine frustration, but sometimes it's just my stupidity. But man, I love it. And my first death, and by the way, my first death in that entire game was for the fact that the first Colossus I was looking at from a distance, and I was just mesmerized by, one, the fucking lighting, but two, just, oh my god. The animation was so perfect. You could tell the weight of the Colossus every time he stepped, and just, oh my god. So, legit, my first death was for the fact that he stepped on me. Yes, I died by getting stepped on by the first Colossus because I got mesmerized by him. Was it worth it? I'd say yes, because I still loved how it fucking looked and all. And I don't care. Like, I get so fucking intrigued by little things and little details. So when it comes to sitting there just being like, well, I want to see more of that, or like, oh my god, this looks fucking cool, I'm gonna forget that there's a survival mechanic. How I am like 90% of the time. But shit. So I am so excited to play it, and I'm really happy to have had my hands on it. So now I have a physical copy. I've been looking for a physical copy. I don't like hearing that car. I'm glad it passed by. But I have been so happy, and I could sadly hear that damn car. Can it leave and go somewhere? But I've been so happy on the fact I got a physical copy. I found it in a GameStop. However, I figured my luck with how it always goes, it would be gone. Somehow it wasn't. Somehow they actually had it there, but I went ahead and decided to order it online, and I'm glad I did, because I had my card got messed up like 3 weeks after. So I ordered it. I also ordered The Last Guardian. Fuck. I was hooked. I can't stop yawning. But I was hooked on it. Oh my god. Trico is so fucking cool. Me and Trico is so fucking cool. Which I hate to go like back and forth on questioning what I spoke about and what I hadn't spoke about, but if I have repeated, then I'm sorry. Here's one bitch a bit about YouTube on this part. I found Jacksepticeye play The Last Guardian, and YouTube doesn't show me the first one. No, it decides to show me the fucking last video of the series. And I didn't pay much mind to it because I had it on autoplay. And I just like, I'm gonna go ahead and watch it. It's interesting. It looks cool. Well, I cried. Do you know what I done after I watched it and I cried? I went back to the first video. Proceed binge the whole thing. I cried again. So I said, like, I have been dead set since I watched it that I wanted to play it myself. I have forgotten about most of it at this point. So now pretty much I will be continuing to play it and actually try to get that done. And I'm glad about it because I'm really excited to see how it goes. But yeah, it's just funny how YouTube said, hey, you want to see a new series? Too bad, you're going to see the last of it, and then you're going to be like, well, should I watch it or should I not? Which sadly, that's where they got me. But yeah, I cried, and like I knew nothing what was going on at that point. But I was like, oh no, not him. I like him. He's cute. He's adorable. He's awesome. And one of the details, oh my god, one of the details is when you go to pet him, like he will nuzzle into you so you can pet him. He loves scratches and all, and I fucking love it. And it is so amazing. And I love that part of his behavior is very cat-like. But man, it's so cool. And it's the fact that like it's made by the same studio that made Shadow of the Colossus. So I'm really intrigued. I wonder if they ever made any more works. Oh my god, I gotta look into that. But I am hooked. I'm absolutely hooked. So that's how that is. And I'm gonna see if I can go ahead and get this side knocked out. I know that my hand is covering it, but there is a part of it that you're able to see as well. That will slowly come into view as well. Plus, I'm trying to slowly get this done, so I do want to say, like, I want to finish this tonight if I can. So, I have just pretty much the whole up section where it's gonna be the X's. Just to get a heads up, because I'm not gonna try and bullshit that much. But, yeah. I am in love with everything when it comes to it. It's great. And that's something I miss about video games. Just getting so immersed that you forget about everything. You forget about the world. You're just invested in what you're doing right then and there. You live in that moment and you just get to do whatever and understand what's going on and just be there. That's something I've always loved about video games, because you can just be able to escape and be free. Still got a little bit in this middle area. But, it's home to me being within that hobby, so it's my hobby at that point. And it's just, I can be pretty much whoever, whatever I want to be within that time frame. And I'll tell you, I love a lot of the games that I come across, because one, they're of course going to be in my interests, but two, I can just sit here and talk about them and just see if someone else might be of interest about them, if they're curious about it, or maybe it might guide them to that eventually if it might be up in their alley. One of the reasons that, like, if I find a game and I'm hooked on it, I really want to share it, and I want other people to maybe find it if it might be something they'll like. Like, Gris was a game I loved. Never saw anyone talk about it, never saw anyone play it, nothing. Neva came out, and all of a sudden I kept seeing people turn around playing Gris, and I just sat there and I was like, wow, that game has been out, what, 2018, give or take, like since 2018, and people suddenly started playing it, and I was just like, holy hell. Which, I mean, people probably already played it, and I just never caught wind of it, but it was just how many that I saw at that point in time just suddenly playing it, and I was just amazed by that. And part of me was just glad because you got to see other people find it and give some time to it just so you can see their reaction, how they react to it. And it's one of the reasons that I love recommending, games like Subnautica to other people because it gives me that flashback to when I first played it as well. I got to watch a friend react to a reefback, and it just gave me whiplash to my first reaction to a reefback, and it was just amazing. And it was something I was really happy about. So yeah, I can't help but feel giddy when I see that a game that I had played, and we could say one from like years ago, all of a sudden gained traction. And I'm glad everything has been going well. I have just a couple more left with the X, and I think I'm done with the X. Just double checking before I put it up. I think I got it. Okay, now we have another color done. Of course, I still have the eyes and all that, so I'm trying to keep those together. Whew. Okay. That's why I like Stardew Valley so much. Hey, no blame on that. I have the little up arrow, that would be number 8. And number 2. Number 2 is P. So I still gotta do number 2. Number 7 will be the triangles. I'm going to do the triangles because I can get it out of the way since it's a small amount too. I know the thing is kind of more over here, but I'm going to get this since this is just a small amount that's right near the camera. You're not going to be able to really see much of it, but I am going to go ahead and knock it out because it is a small amount too. I just needed something that wasn't going to be as large for a moment. Okay. I think that's all of those, and then it would be the, I want to say number 7 would be the next, one I'd work on. Or not 7, because we got number 3. Number 3 is the equal signs, which it also is a chunk, and then I know it's these two, which is 08 and 10. I'm gonna go ahead and get the arrows done, which seems like it's mostly just all in one area, which seems to be like all this. But yeah, I just get too mesmerized by every little thing, which kind of sucks that I do, but I don't know, I guess that people at the same time like light that I do. Even though I feel like I'm talking their ears off and just be like 20 times annoying on it. And that's just always how I'm gonna feel about that no matter what, because part of that's just deep trauma. Or I say deep trauma. Deep shit, if anything. Because I'm not gonna minimize what, you know, has been traumatizing, but at the same time, like, that's shit I've heard for most of my life until meeting some people that you just let me be me without having a mask or do anything in particular. And I'll tell you, it takes a long time to find those people. But when you do, damn it hell if you gonna try to let that go. We have a few more pieces of this left. I've got 3 more up here. And that should be all the triangle part of it. Okay. And now I should have like 3 or 4 other colors, and then I could be able to start on the eyes, and the eyes will be the finishing piece. So I have A3, which would be the equal signs. I think I won't do A3 just yet, or A2. I'm gonna do A10, because that seems like the next largest set. Uh-oh. The one that said mixed in, they ain't supposed to be there. I thought it was gone. Hell with it. If it gets picked, it gets picked. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm not going to try to fight that one. Hey, that's good though. And it means that we're also comfortable with one another too about it. And plus, I think we find a flow that's really easy, which is another reason why it's usually nice and calming and all, is because it's just, we find a flow. There's this also just a silent sense of respect about it too. There's no need for like a sense of control or a sense of direction. We start and just let it flow from there, which makes it so much easier on trying to grasp on what we're doing, why we're doing it, so on and so forth. And we just exist. So it's just, it offers us a sense of comfort, relief, and a sense of safety, where we're not having to sit there and figure out every little thing. If it makes sense, it makes sense. If it don't, then we make it just don't make sense, or make it make sense together. Which is why it's so peaceful. I didn't want to bump that, but this did not want to sit the way it should have. Okay. Sorry if I'm being quiet now. I kind of just ended up focusing on this. Hey, we got a good chunk of this done, and that did not pick up a piece to use. God, I just got reminded of iCarly. Specifically iCarly, where it had Freddy as the what was it, like a bee or something dressed up for Halloween? When he lived across the hall. And what was it? Carly and Sam was gonna do like a spooky episode. They had to go deal with something going on. And I just happen to remember how that episode was. Specifically that one. I don't know why. But I'll tell you, Spencer was probably my favorite character out of all of them. Because of just the random stuff that would go on too. Especially when he had the ostrich. And it's funny because, by the way, that was an actual ostrich. That was an actual fucking ostrich they had on the set. So, that's pretty much what was going on as well. But I also had to admire him with all the stuff that came out is how he watched over the kids. And all the stuff that he done to be able to protect them. I'm slowly getting there. Just a matter of trying to get this part done up. Because I gotta move the camera again. Okay. And we got this upper area, and then we have like 2 other areas, which you can see this one too, which is what I'm about to start working on. Well, right. There's so much stuff that's happened, so it's always whew. But that fucking show, I loved it. God, where the hell is my damn? There it is. I was like, damn, I just had the wax so I could be able to put it into the thing so I could use it, and it's just like gone. Disappeared on me. Which I will say, making good progress with this too. Making real good progress with this. I was like, oh, I want to get this done. And then, like, somewhere as I started, it was like, nah, too much going on. I think I'll actually be able to finish it though. Plus, I also mean, like, I'm talking, I'm having a good time and all. I'm not being called short. Like how I was earlier. He still didn't explain what the difference was between short and small. I don't think he ever explained the difference. Like, I need to know this, right? Or is that just a question where I don't need to ask and just, you know? I think that'd be something I should probably know. Or need to know. Okay, I got those down here. It's a matter of this section and then the other side. Gary had no face. No blame on that one. No blame on it. That's how it be, 'cause I mean, like, reminiscing on it. Ooh. So I hope I'm not hiding behind my mic, but I may or may not be doing so. Kind of just got absorbed into this. I almost got that middle section of it done, so now I'll be moving over to the other side of it that I hadn't, like, I've been messing with, but hadn't messed with, if it makes sense. I'll try to get over here. So this is pointing down here at this part. So it's gotta go back, and I'm gonna try to get most of that. So I picked up something there. Looks there is a bunch of it. That's kind of why I'm trying to tackle these large sections, because with so many of it, it's like, well, What do I do? I think I got at least most of the bigger sections done, so that's good news. It's just a matter of like doing the smaller areas and all too. No, I don't want to pick up the things. That's some bull. Never getting so slowly to the next one. Well, I almost have this one done, so there's good news on that. It has some of the pieces flying, and I thought that one would let go, and it didn't want to. Okay, I think I now have all of that one done. So it should be, if I don't spill it. I spilled it. There we go. And I should have just 2 more left, which would be the A2 and A3. A2 seems to be the largest one. And then it'd be A3, so A2 would be the P. Try to get the ones that's all around before I have to turn that camera. Because right now I'm just filling in the little gaps where it's supposed to be at. Because there's some that's just like little pieces of it. And I hate to turn it just to turn it 50 other times. Okay, it should be where it's still within the frame on this side. Okay. That's one section done. Go ahead and get that one before I not see that one anymore. Okay, you're still kind of over here, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to get those done up. Okay, and I have 2 more sections left with a little P on it. Most of it's kind of like the mid area. I'm trying to back it up so you can kind of see one of them. You can kind of see this one over here too. Pour out a few more. But hey, we're almost done. We got one more color and then we can work on the eyes, which I think will be relatively quick with the eyes. Oh. Okay. Then we got the upper section. And I think I got it. Wait, on to that last color before the eyes. So heck yeah. Start of Pride Month. Hell yeah it is. Hell yeah, happy Pride. No, don't make a mess. Apparently, one of these jars feels really excited about it. Try to get these little collections of the equal sign over here, since it's the last color the cast before the eyes. Go and get this cluster of 3. Can about get around the other eye, and I still got that midsection up there. I know it ain't the best angle to do these, but trying. There we go, and we should have that section up here where the camera should be angled at. And there we go. And we are about to start the eyes. Oh, and that one decided to leave. I don't know where it said to go, but it went somewhere. So, we got 4 colors left. So many ways this could be. Hey, now, I said not to be dirty-minded here. Diamond art is supposed to be innocent. And you over here making this something that it ain't supposed to be. I gotta put down some J's. There we go. Oh, you guys should see that one, so that's good. I think like a third of what I've said entirely on stream tonight could have been taken in any context possible without the context possible. See if I can I angle both? Oh, I can angle one. Oh, wait. I get it. Yes, I get it. We got that damn angle going. Hell yeah. We got that damn angle. That's a good angle. That one doesn't pick up. There we go. Hey, we got one done. Now we got to do the white. Uh-oh, I did miss one from earlier. Got that one done. Because that little pin was number 10. 07, 01, 02, 10. Just need 1. There we go. Got the one I needed. Blam. And it should be 2 colors left. And we are almost there. Number 5 is going to be my last one. Number 4 is a plus. Okay, somehow I still am missing like 2 around this dang eye, which one of them is, believe it or not, the white. The other one is one piece of 9. Nine was the X. We got that now fixed. The other one was a white. We got that now fixed. Need one more of that yellow. Bam. Bam. And now I need 8 more and we will be finished with the cat. That is way more than 8, but hey. We got it. Oh, the one piece escaped. And guys, you are gonna do it with me. See if I get this angled right. We got 1. And we got last piece. There we go. And with that, we have completed the black cat. I'm going to do one final skim through before I do pick this up. So I'm going to go ahead and put a cap on all of those. And go ahead and kind of start tidying up a little bit. And I'm gonna toss these all in the bag as well. Because I haven't got a bag to organize, but I got enough to kind of like, you know. But without further ado, I think I have thoroughly finished it. Of course, I have remnants of actual cat fur in here, but you know. Are y'all ready to see the final result from what we done with this little webcam on the tiniest tripod? Do y'all want to see the actual result now that it is finished? Because I think y'all might want to see it. Gotcha. Make sure. So, and that is the black cat. So, we got that baby all done. We have officially finished the Black Cat diamond art painting. It is now completed. And that is how much we had done tonight. That was covering it. This is done now, guys. So, now it's a matter of what the hell do I do with it? It's a good question. Oh, that is awesome. But yep, this is mine now. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. That's actually a serious question. But I done it. I got it done. I'm happy. So, sorry about smacking my mic. You with all my projects. You damn right, though. You damn right. And I gotta clean up my room, so it's not even like I could put it anywhere for right now. It's legit. I don't particularly try and put it. Other than that, except yawning. I can't. It's already 2 in the morning. I think I can go ahead and end it here. So, time for a wind down. We're gonna see if I should go to sleep. Or what's up kind of thing. Give me just a second. I'm gonna check one more time my notifications. Okay. Interesting update on there. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and call it quits tonight. And I may go my ass to bed. So, without further ado, please make sure you are taking care of yourselves. Please make sure you are eating food and drinking water. So, let me do a proper outro here. Thank you all so much for joining. Feel free, if you enjoyed this, to please like the live stream, and it helps me know if you're interested in more of the stuff. Especially if you like me just talking, or if you want me to do more of the diamond art stuff. Without further ado, please make sure you are taking care of yourself. Drink plenty of water. Make sure you are eating your food. Make sure you're taking medicine as directed and as intended. And please be responsible. To the best of your abilities. If not, tell a trusted adult. Without further ado, please make sure you are having a great day, great night, whatever time it is in the world for you. And give some time to yourself, okay? With nothing more to be said, have a good one, take care of yourself, and here's some bad bats for the road. Have a good one. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.